Hello everyone, I'm Ira and this is It's Ira Journal. So for today I just want to share about what I just recently learned on how to communicate through your heart. I think it would be a great sharing for you. Could it be um, tools for you to understand your own feelings? So, okay, basically, the class was a program for a career startup, and I didn't expect that they would handle a mental health class. So I am very grateful to be there. So let's get it started. Um, I don't know how to tell you, but um, the teacher that's teaching us is called Teacher Azad, and first it was a bit like confusing because he literally this kind of teacher who like recap first before they teaching. So he tells us from the first page of the book until the end of the page of the book that what we are going to expect. So the first page is about different type of feelings like anger. I feel sad, and then I feel annoyed. These are all feelings, and we don't really know what we're going to expect. And then go to second, third page. It's all about activities and like identifying this statement. Is it either feelings or not? And then it's either observation or our thinking and what's not. And after we get through all of those pages, so he started to share about his own experience in challenging situations, and he tells about how he feel, and then how he feel. He doesn't know how to solve it. We're not really getting it very clear about what is this going to talk about, but we just understand what is going through, and then after that we take a break for that. And during the time that I didn't I didn't eat because I'm I already ate before I come, and I just feel nervous about the next session after the break. So I'm sorry, it is a bit like very slow for me to explain because it was very hard. For me, it was very hard because in a situation I felt like very uncomfortable on I don't know how to say, but I will tell you. So I'm very bad at explanation. So what happened is he say let's play a game where he's sitting in front and his sister sit in front of him, and he say this sister is a person X, which let's say person that you have a conflict with. So Mr. Azad say to the sister, not the sister but the person X, in a different way of communication, which is speak through your heart. So what you need to do is basically NOFR, which stands for need, and then observations, and then feelings, and also R is for, I think, I don't remember R, but I will get back to it. So this is this. And then I thought that it might be easy to be on that sittings. And then he started to say, his needs, where he feel angry and because you didn't didn't clean after you painted on the floor, and now it is a mess on the floor, and he needs it to be clean. So, and then what he or yeah, so this is how he talks, and it was super super hard. Yes. So everyone on the side of the table, they start giving you, okay, what is your feelings right now? Like make it more clear about, not just angry. Did you feel like mm, you feel annoyed or you feel upset? And on the other side is the needs. So where you wanted to be heard, and then you want to be understandable. So yeah, that is what it is. And after the demo is ending, so my table is going to start circling, like each person need to be on the seat, and I'm going to start where I'm in the seat of person X, and I'm very glad to be there because this girl's, which is I don't want to say her name, but she say that, she's angry that I didn't take out the trash and stuff, and I say to her that I am glad that you tell me that you are angry, and I will take out this trash, but I think this things is maybe I need some time for myself. Until I have the time, I will take it out and throw it on the dustbin. And I was like, yeah, it was a really nice communicating like that, other than we just keep it to ourselves. But sometimes it takes a lot of work if, like, every single thing that I'm triggered with, I'm going to tell, like, oh, I'm sorry, I feel sad, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not really used to it because where I'm raising, like, it is not we are not usually used to say about, like, how we feel, but other than how we think. Like, do you get it? Like, I don't know, like Asian culture, they just like, I think you are like disrespect me. I think like, oh, this is all judgment, or Mr. Azad say is their evaluation. It doesn't mean that it's going to be right. And during the time, I was like, duh, mind blown. Like, whew, this is crazy. Yeah, and so I want to tell, like, about, like, when the other girls, which is also um, sister of Azad, Mr. Azad. So she's been on the sitting on the main seat. She tells it perfectly about the situation where she has challenge with her colleagues, and I am so amazed by how she tells it properly. And while she like, oh my god, like, I see her like, wow, how is she able to manage that? And I think that's gonna be my inspiration to maybe one day I will able to, you know say it like that. Yeah, but unfortunately, when I'm being in that seat, things doesn't went perfectly. So I I take like a very simple situation, like is a situation which I recently faced. It was with my colleague also. So I told her that, hey, um, what I feel. I feel upset, and then I feel like you need to, like, do not act this way. Like, you do things by your own, and it feels like we are competing with each other. And while I'm, I need you to understand that I also doing the work same as you. Now I don't know how to say it in the right way, but you got the idea. So what happened is the person X answered me, and she say, no, she say, what is it? Like, oh, no, I, how to say the situation? Oh yeah, she say, no, we are doing our work. We need to do it right, something like this. And I feel like it's very frustrating because she's attacking me when I say to her about like how I feeling, and I don't feel heard. It might be a difference. I can't change our differences, so I need you to respect me of who I am and not really competing with me, and we need to work it together. And she's attacking me again. So that is the reason why during the time I understand her when she started to attacking me again and attacking me again. I but during the time when I able to see her reaction, I feel relief. It might be there is no solution for me, but for me, I able to show to people that this is the reason why for introverts it's very hard to open up, because every time we open up, what happens is they're going to evaluate us, and again evaluate us, and again evaluate us. Not mostly in a positive way, mostly in a negative way. So we are trying to minimize ourselves from being, I could say in a bad word, judge, which which is understand. So maybe next time, I could say feel afraid. Maybe next time I only can say during the time that I need mostly, the time where this situation get worse, or I don't know, maybe I should say the things before it get worse. But the thing is, now I have a solution, but how am I going to apply the solution? Well, it's gonna take time. A year, 2 years, 5 years. Yeah, I'm not perfect, and so do other people, and I understand that. But the most things that I really hope is we should not analyze other persons, because we don't know their situation, and sometimes we should keep our thinking rather than telling outwardly, because the thinking that we might think is not exactly correct. Yeah. So it's really nice to share in this video today, and really hope that you guys are gonna feel better after listening to this lesson. So yeah, thank you for hearing, and goodbye.